Hello to all my Horizon peeps. This is Miss Ronnie. Today I'd like to go over different types of poems. Love poetry. First one, there are different types of poetry. One is called color poem. In this particular poem, there are two types of color poems. The first type describes a color and uses that word at the beginning of each line. The second type uses the five senses to describe a color. You can choose your favorite color, least favorite color, or a color that represents a certain mood. For example, brown, giving you for example, brown is dirt, brown is mud, brown is wood, brown is a bear, brown is Mother Nature. So that's the first type of a color poem. The next poem underneath that, yellow looks yellow looks like sunshine. Yellow sounds like birds chirping. Yellow tastes like lemons. Yellow smells like sweet flowers. Yellow feels like happiness. Okay, so that is pretty much poems, giving you an example of color poems. Next type is acrostic. So acrostic poem, the first letter of each line is undercased and forms a word. The word is the subject of the poem. So it's pretty much like an acronym, acrostic poems, similar. So they have each letter spells a word, it's a subject, and the word is winter, as you see down here. So starting with the poem, white fluffy snow all around. Ice skating is fun to do. Need to wear a hat and gloves. Trees have lost their leaves. Enjoying hot chocolate. Really cold outside. So that's an example of an acrostic poem. Next, sinking poems. Okay, a sinking poem consists of 5 lines arranged in a special way. The first line is the topic of the poem, and each line describes it. So the first line is a noun, and then line 2, it gives adjectives. Line 3 is action words ending in ing. Line 4 gives 4-word phrase or feelings. Line 5 is one synonym for your topic. Okay, so example, first line is a noun, teacher. Second line, adjectives, kind, smart. Third line, action words ending in ing, working, helping, writing. Fourth line, word, phrase, or feeling, she loves to read. And our last line, line 5, cinnamon for your topic, Mrs. Sutton. So that is a sinking poem. Next, haiku poem. This is a traditional form of Japanese poetry made up of 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables. The second has 7 syllables. And the third has 5 syllables. Again, it is usually written about one simple thing like an animal, season, or nature. So line 1, again, has 5 syllables. Line 2 has 7 syllables. And line 3 ends again with 5 syllables. So it's 3 lines altogether. So yellow and black stripes. Beads go flower to flower. Watch out, they can sting. So yellow, two, 3, 4, 5 syllables. Yellow and black stripes, 5 syllables. Here's our 7. Bees, 1, go, 2, flower, 3, 4, 2, 5, and flower, 6, 7. So bees go flower to flower, gives us 7 syllables. And line 3 gives us 5 syllables again. Watch out, they can sting. So that is our haiku poem. Next we have concrete or shape poems. Concrete poems are also known as shape poems. The words from the shape of an object and describes it. The words form the shape of an object and describes it. The description can fill the shape or outline it. So over here, of course, we're talking, it has apples. So it's going to talk about apples. This is the shape. Red, juicy apple drips down my face as I take a bite. I hear the loud crunch between my teeth. So sweet and delicious. Or you can read it in any form inside the shape. Red, juicy apples drips down my face as I take a bite. Crunch. So this is an example of a concrete or a shaped poem. Okay, loon poem. A loon is made up of 3 lines and uses 11 words in all. The first line has 3 words, the second has 5, and the last line has 3 words again. All right, so line 1, I love dessert. Line 2, 5 words, chocolate is my favorite treat. And line 3, oh, so yummy. And look at all these treats. Oh, so yummy. So that's a loon poem.